Hello Internet, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Tori and today I have a Pan That Palette for 2019 update. And it's kind of ironic because I actually filmed this same update a week ago, but things happened. So I figured let's redo it. So if you don't know, I'm panning 3 palettes. I am panning the Smashbox Full Exposure, the Tartelette Tease, and the Tarteist Pro. So we'll talk about the Smashbox Full Exposure one first. This and the Tarteist Pro are one of the oldest in my collection, while the Tartelette Tease I just don't think I have a need for. So this is what it currently looks like. If you've never seen this before, a matte cream shade was used up, a matte nude shade, a shimmer nude, and a shimmer cream. I did Frankenshade a pink in here, and as you can see, the pink is now just, it's an L, pretty much. And there is pan in the brown shimmer. My goal for next month, because we'll start doing monthly updates, it's just life happened, and I could not post the update for February. So here we are. Wow, this lighting looks good. Hopefully it stays this way. So my goal for the next month to hopefully have pan in another shade, and definitely for the pink to be completely used up. And this lighting is going full 360 real quick, but it's fine. Then we'll do the Tartelette Tease, and this is currently what it looks like. So there's pan in the cream shade, the brown shade, and the taupe shimmer shade. So I stopped using the matte cream shade because I am focusing on one that is in a shorter project. So I want to finish that one first, and then I will go back to this one, most definitely. And my goal for next month would try to be to get a bigger dip in Wink, this matte light pink shade, and probably to expand the pan on one of the shimmers, most likely the bronze, but yeah, they need some work, and I need to start using these two shades more, but we'll see why using them more will most likely happen. So what prompted me to refilm this whole thing was because of this dude. So I've said before that I'm not a big fan of this palette. I think the shimmers are good. They don't last a while. I did have the one shade called Trendy all over my lid, and it's been 5 hours, and all I did today was work out and clean my bathroom, and that shade is completely gone. The shimmer you see is a glitter eyeliner I just threw on for filming. So, and then a problem I have with this palette is the mattes. The mattes get hard pan. And if you watch my other updates, you will see that you can tell that they've gotten hard pan because most of the shadows have scrape marks in it from my depotting tool to scrape away some of the hard pan. So this is what the palette looks like, and then we'll get into my story with this reflective palette. So before we get into that story, I have another story. I got bored, and if you have never seen this palette before, Classic right here, Chic, and Vamp, they're all Franken shades. Chic was not Franken before this update, but Classic and Vamp were. Classic, I Frankened again because it was not pigmented. I wouldn't use it because it wasn't pigmented. So I got creative and made something else. So that now has pan. And then Chic, I also just added a Franken shade to it to try to use the orange and red more, hence why you see it's supposed to be a red, but I didn't mix the white in completely, so it's a weird marble shade, but like, it's fine. It's gonna look cute either way. Since last update, the pan has expanded on Innocent down here. I hit pan in Profesh, and the pan on Bold was expanded like maybe like a 0.1. And then Glam is halfway used up about. There's a, you see on that little corner, there's just a little bit that I gotta use, but it's fine. So let's talk about these pans. So I went to use the shade Drama, which was this one, in my outer corner the other day. It was a nighttime look. I was just messing around trying to do new looks. And I was not getting pigmentation at all. So I was like, okay, I'll just take my depotting tool and brush a little bit off and try again. So I tried again. Didn't get pigment. So I repeated the process. Scrape a little bit more off and then try again. I'm looking at it and I was like, is any other shade have hard pan again? Like, is this process repeating itself? And the black, the bottom row right here, had hard pan, and so did smoked. And I was like, okay, I could sit here for another 30 minutes and continue scraping at all these shadows. Or I could just be realistic because I have 350 other pans of eyeshadows and just get rid of them. And that's what I did, because I have 20 other blacks in my collection, 20 other dark browns, 20 other dark berry colors. It's not ordinary. It's not unique enough where I would have to try to save it. It's a basic matte color. So I just removed them. And I did have that on my panning Instagram, which will be linked down below as always. My goals now, since we're over why this looks so different, my goals for next month would be to hit pan in a shimmer, probably trendy, which is this one right here, since that is in a project, so that would be ideal. I would like to hit pan in another matte. I think that's definitely going to take a while because Edgy doesn't have a dip. Indie doesn't have a dip. Mod doesn't have a dip. No Filter kind of has a dip, but not really. Fierce, no dip. And then Whimsical, no dip at all, because I don't really use those shades. I used up all the shades already that I reach for. So I'm going to have to start getting creative and picking out some of these shades I don't really use. So that's this palette. That is my 3-month update and my first update for my Panda palette for 2019. Do I think, obviously I wish I had more progress, because who doesn't? But realistically, I think this is still good. I think there's definitely areas where I can pull in these palettes more, and I think in the next month or two it's going to be a lot easier because my throwing shade project will be over, as well as my Pour Some Sugar on Me project, because those are both eyeshadow intensive type of projects. If you haven't seen those, browse my channel. I would say link in the cards, but I don't really use them anymore. Maybe if you're lucky, it will pop up in the end slate as a recommended video for you. But yeah, those are eyeshadow based for me, and so I don't really focus on these dudes. I focus on the items I think I can get out first of my projects and the easier items. And this palette, this is technically my second year panning this palette. I tried to pan it for 8 months and I gave up, hence why it has stickers on it still, because I just never bothered taking them off. So hopefully this palette will be out by this year. I'm just going to really have to make a commitment and stick with it and try to set goals with it. I think that trying to hit pan and one more matte will encourage me to at least keep using one of the shades in there, and hitting pan and a shimmer also to encourage me to use one of those shimmers more instead of going for all matte looks. So I think there definitely will be some progress, if it's not with the Tartist, with the other two in the next update. So if you enjoy me or you enjoy Project Pans, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And peace out, Girl Scout.